We've looked to improve. There's some issues that offense, defense, and special teams certainly that need improvement as we go against a very quality opponent in the bowl game. We've had some extra practices and some time to do that.
You are 4-0 in bowl games at your time at LSU. What are some things that help you win these games against that are big games, some of them huge games, and certainly quality opponents?
Well, I think our team is generally a pretty mature team. I think they enjoy going to bowl destinations. It's a reward. Certainly there'll be that time for Disneyland and the opportunity to see the state and the city that we're in. But I think our guys recognize that the opportunity to win is what's probably most key and measures the bowl experience.
Well, Coach, in the SEC, you go against some great coaches, but in this bowl game, you're going against the winningest coach of all time. What's it like for you to prepare a team to go against Joe Paterno?
Well, we're not really going against Coach Paterno. We're going against a very fine Nittany Lion team, Penn State. That has a challenge in and of itself. There's an enjoyment to be around a quality coach as Coach Paterno. There's an enjoyment to compete against the very best, and he has always been a guy that in coaching that you reviewed his excellence and his record and the things that he's done, and you've tried to, in some way, shape, or form, be better than, and the enjoyment to compete with certainly is there.
Talk about a fine Nittany Lion team. They got a strong defense in particular. Up front, Jared Odrick, Big Ten Defensive Player of the Year. One of many that are going to try to cause problems for you offensively. When you look at them, and him in particular, what are some things that jump out? What are you going to have to do to control his ability to get to the quarterback?
Well, they're a very, very pressuring front. They give great technique. They're never out of place. They're athletic. They get to the passer. What you're going to have to do is our offensive line is going to have to answer the challenge and play a very, very key role in the success that we have offensively. That front four and those linebackers are, certainly a key force to their success.
Of course, many fans probably know about Darrell Clark, senior quarterback, talented, but is susceptible to making a mistake. Evan Royster, a running back. It seems once they get their offense going, they're in good shape. Sometimes it takes them a while to get going. For your defense, going against some of the talent on Penn State, what are some things that jump out to you that you're going to need to do?
Well, they have a 1,000-yard back that makes all the cuts and very physical and runs well. I think the quarterback makes a lot of quality decisions with the ball in his hand. We're going to have to play LSU defense, physical, fast to the ball. We have to be, the presence on the field that we've been.
Last time we saw your team in a bowl game, it was coming off a disappointing season. Jordan Jefferson really grew up a lot, I thought, in the Chick-fil-A bowl game, and your team really made a statement. As you're preparing now for this one, what are some things you're seeing from your guys as they're getting ready to play this game, this time under different circumstances?
I think our quarterback is still growing. I think he's looking forward to having really the better portion of 2 years to have to reflect on and to draw experience from. I think that our team is, we go against each other for the first 3 practices, and it's been a fast start. Our units have been very physical. It's fast to the ball. It's making plays, and the start of this bowl preparation has been very good. I think they look forward to competing against Penn State. When you line up against that conference, it's generally for a very, very big prize, and winning a Capital One championship is certainly what we're after.
This time of year, a lot of fans are, of course, thinking about the BCS championship game, and while you're not there, you played one of the teams that is, and I'm curious your assessment of Alabama, and was it the best team you played all year?
Whether it was the best team or not, they sure deserve the position that they're in. I can tell you that they ran the football well. Their quarterback continued to make plays, very good on defense. I like the SEC representative to that game, I promise you.
Alabama and Texas. Any idea what we might see that night?
Well, I can tell you, as a coach, you only hope that your teams play their best. And in fact, Texas will come out and Colt McCoy and the things that they do, they're going to do. And Alabama's going to come out and have a presence on that field as well. I want it to be a great game, and I want both teams to play their best. Of course, I'm partial to the SEC representative.